It's 11:46 a.m. It's cold. It's raining. And we're on the hunt for a monster. We're a witcher. We're a monster hunter. Side quest? Never heard of it. Spooky cemetery in the middle of the day with a bunch of rain? Now we're talking. Get out our torch. And now we pulled out the steel, but what we really want is the silver. Oh, yeah. Knock, knock.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Anybody here? Yeah, boy. Don't you dare. Ah. Come here. Ah. Ah. Hey. We're fighting. Excuse me, sir. Whoa, boy. Excuse me, sir. Trying to fight? What a little dude. All right. I'll follow you in the underground spooky churchy basement. Oh boy. Who wants to play? Come on, I'm ready. Is that it? I'll do it again. Don't think I won't. All right. These are Witcher senses. Looks like we can light a few of these torches. Can we light a torch with our torch? No, that's a bummer. We can switch to Igni. No? There we go. One of these. There we go. I assume that's the way this is supposed to be done. Where's the wraith? You just light all the torches and that torch doesn't light. This torch doesn't light. This torch doesn't light. Huh. Oh, that's a little weird. Alright, this one does though. Alright, let's make sure we don't regret this too much. There it is. Okay, let's get the loot. Okay, this is a crafting recipe for a serpentine silver sword. Very nice. And a letter between Witcher schools. A little more loot. Some cavalry. Ah! Okay, quest complete. Very nice. A cavalry gauntlet. A sword. Another sword. Common shirt. Seems like it's about everything beyond the mushrooms. It's a little tough to tell. I guess we just kicked the wraith butt. I thought there'd be like a little... That wall's got a crack. Think we can bust it up? I thought there'd be a little more to the wraith. I really did. Power hit. You cannot do that. But if we put our torch away... Try switch to our steel weapon, maybe? No. What if we use a telekinetic blast? No, it's got this big crack, though. You'd think we could just bust right through. That's fine. Alright, let's get the torch back out just in case. Switch to our silver sword. And let's see what this bad boy is right here.
Magic. A place of power.
We're going to hold to draw the magic. We have gained 1 ability point. Perfect. We've got a small list of things we're trying to get done today. And one of them is to grab these signs of power. They want us to go to our character sheet. And you have gained a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. That's not true. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Okay. Okay. So we're still actually level 1. Now, I wanted to put points into that Jedi mind trick. Increases effectiveness and accuracy in dialogue. And it gives us bonus stamina regeneration. Okay. I like that in the dialogue. I thought that was fun. All right, world map. I've gone ahead and actually pinned the locations of the question marks that are specifically those bumps. So we're gonna run them down if we can. I think those would be good to get. As it turns out, they're missable. You can actually miss picking up those little. It's a full skill point. Keep trying to open up the map. I need to figure out how to like fast open the map. A little more to the right.
That's it, Roach.
A little more this way. I don't know if they're going to be guarded like that last one, but there we go. Oh boy. The answer's yes. The answer's yes. One of these. Okay, nope. Try again. Okay, protective shield. Come here. Come in the fight. Dude. Alright, got him. Switch back to the protective shield. I kind of like this one maybe the most of all the ones we use.
Should draw from it.
I saw there's another one here. There you are. Got him. Anyone else want to fight? Man, the looting is tricky. Monster nest. Destroy a monster nest. You need a grape shot or dancing star bomb. You don't have the right bomb. Well, that's a bummer. Let's go ahead and grab this, I guess. I wonder if we can craft the bomb. How do we do this? So character. Is there any way to destroy a monster nest without that upgrade? I'm not seeing it. Okay, the general tab. We just put a point into any of these. Trick shot. Hold on. Bomb damage is tripled. No. Ooh, maximum inventory plus 60. That's probably worth having. I guess kind of all these are. There's a lot of just good passive bonuses. Interesting. Mutagens, alchemy. No. I don't see anything. All right, we're going to put that next point again into delusion. And increase effectiveness in dialogues. Yes. Looks like there's one more that we will go for when we can, I think. Wait, can we craft a bomb? How do we do this? Bombs? Missing some ingredients. Okay, what is the ingredients? Saltpeter and some calcium. Okay, so we're probably actually missing out on some pretty good XP by not having whatever that is. Okay, let's check the map here. Where was the next one? It was over this way, so kind of south and then across the bridge if we can. It's a little tricky because, again, we do not have a... I pinned it on my map for all the good it did. It doesn't actually show it to us. I think if we follow the road here and then turn to the right, we'll be able to get that third one. Unless we're going the wrong way. Map. No, we need to cut more right. Like, this will get us there eventually, but... why is this so hard? It's tough to steer the horse, man. I'll tell you what. Try and cut through the woods here if we can. nobody minds. Please just auto jump these little walls. There's a bridge over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, we got a drowner. Excuse me, sir. Okay, we're across the bridge. I'm feeling pretty good. Just straight this way into the trees. Awesome. I don't think we can get up that hill. But this one? There we go. There we go. Slow down our gallop a little bit. So hopefully we can get all these, mostly because, again, ooh, the wolves. Mostly because, where are you at? I saw you. I want these permanent ability points. They seem just like a really good thing to be trying to get our hands on. Okay, so we will go ahead and put a third point into this. I don't see anything else in the skill tree that does this, but we have the maximum chance of being successful with that little Jedi mind trick, which I'm a huge fan of. I think it's a lot of fun. It's going to be a little bit of a hike, but if we head pretty much straight this direction, it looks like we are on track to kind of run into the next one. I don't know if this is possible, or if we're going to like fly off our horse and just die. But according to my map marker, it's more or less this direction. We'll check as we get a little further along. These are missable. We could apparently like move the main quest forward and miss these. I don't know if that's true. It's really hard when you're... You know, The Witcher 3 here is... You know, yeah, we've gone the complete wrong way. We need to turn like hard left. The Witcher 3 is, you know, give or take a few months, a decade old. You know, it came out in, you know, quite a while ago. And, you know, because of that, there are times when... okay, a little more angle left. When you're kind of trying to do like a little bit of research and you'll get some information that used to be true. That's now like mostly true, but also kind of not at all anymore. But there it is. There's... My dude insta drew his sword, so there must be some danger around here. Grab this one. Awesome. We're going to hold on to that point for just a minute. See if I can get rid of the marker. It looks like there's two more. One this way, and then we'll maybe fast travel if we can find one. I don't know. But just knowing that these are here and that we can grab them is worth, like... It's just worth a few minutes to go grab. I really feel like it is. That being said... I mean, there are question marks on the map, so if you were just clearing the question marks, you know, treat it like a Ubisoft game, you'd eventually get through them, right? But just knocking them out first means I just feel really confident kind of moving forward that we're not going to, like... I really wish it showed on my map, like, okay, way further forward. It gives me a lot of confidence we're not making, like, some, like, grievous mistake. Because I'm always kind of, like, nervous I'm missing... Oh, boy.
Medallion's humming.
Mr. Bear, nothing to see here. Hold on. Dude. The bear's trouble. What if we don't fight? Not an option? Okay. He just shattered my shield. Excuse me, sir. Whoa, boy. We're out of juice on the shield. Big power hit. Okay, shield's back up. We'll go back into the light attacks here if we can. Little dodge. So the red bar is the health, I believe. Got him. Here we go. Little combo action. Power hit.
What now, you piece of filth?
Yeah, what now, you filthy bear? You should have showered before the fight. Did nobody tell you about the whole show up clean to the fight thing? We're going in. We're going in. Please tell me there's some good loot. Loot. We got a little bear fat. That'll keep us through the winter. Love that. Now, To be fair, if this was ooh, little loot, if this was on, you know, like the highest level hey, what are you doing? Roach. My horse just loses its mind every once in a while. He just threw a kick. Excuse me, sir.
Come on, Roach.
To be fair, if this was a, what do you call it? If we were playing on the hardest difficulty, I don't think we could have fought that bear so successfully, right? But I have no interest in, like, I really thought there would be a little fast travel point here. All right, straight across. I don't know, maybe we just run it. Turn right and then left. I think that's the way. Feels like a little bit of backtracking, but I don't think it is. Whew. Yeah, good thing my horse like, no, slow down. We almost went off like a little cliff there. Are you kidding me? I want a little giddy up just to get over those little, like, whatever they are. All right. Sneak. Did we just miss the left? Oh, sorry. Excuse us. Sorry about your field. Oh boy. That one polite witcher.
Wash the blood from the fields.
We're running up this way. Quite a lot of wolves out here.
Don't let him catch his breath.
Bandits. Leave me alone, Mr. Bandit. Oh, this is where we started. Okay, hold on. Okay. It's kind of crazy. There's not a quick map button. But it looks like if we just run straight the way we're headed, we'll more or less get there. But I don't know. This kind of looks like a thicket. I don't know if I can get my horse through this gap. Maybe? There we go. Oh, there's a cliff up there. Oh, hey. We're gonna have to fight those guys. I don't know what they are. Power hit.
Corpses, and the war's just started.
Come on. The animations are kind of wacky. I haven't quite figured them out. I don't know if you can cancel them. Oh my goodness.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
So that's number 6. There we go. That is all the ones in this first kind of opening map section. There's other question marks and things we can clear. What is this? Like a bandit camp. Love that. I think I want to run down some quests now, but we got all 6 of the character points, which is super exciting. Let's go ahead and put a point into strong back to bonus to increase our maximum inventory by 60 if we can. This is something I didn't notice before. It says battle trance. Blows landed during combat generate adrenaline points. Each adrenaline point increases weapon damage by 10%. I think we're actually going to put a point into in combat's fires. You ignore bomb and special bolt effects. I feel like that's really good. But the other one that I thought might be really good, which I don't know which armor we're even wearing, but each piece of light armor increases critical damage by 25%. I mean, that seems pretty good too. Like, there seems like there's kind of like a lot of good stuff here. It's just really tough to tell, like, what actually makes sense. But I think I like the light attack. But I think before we do more light attack stuff, I think maybe we put a point to resolve adrenaline. So we know that as long as we're attacking, we will get a point of adrenaline, question mark, and that's 10% bonus damage. So, I don't know, maybe we put a point into resolve so we slow the loss of adrenaline. Yeah, why not? We'll just max that out next. That seems good. Okay. Well, I guess the other thing is, it says we need we need a bomb to destroy it. We can't just use Igni. I think that's really silly. We can't just use our Igni power to destroy it. I think that's absolutely how this should be destroyed. All right, there's a venom extract. Try to use my Witcher skills to loot something. So this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, this is the big fight from Monster Brain. Delicious. Oh man, that'll keep a Witcher healthy. If I'm not dreadfully mistaken here, this is the fight from the opening cutscene, right? And that's why we found that bird skull, I think in the first episode, right? That was from the opening cutscene as well. This is where that fight was. Which, if I'm remembering correctly, Yennefer knows something about where dudes only had some water on them, apparently. Yennefer knows something about where... What's it called? Rosirius, right? That's her adopted parents. So we got a rusty sword there. We're gonna loot the whole thing. I'm kind of kidding here. Because I don't want to come back here. We're following her because she... Horsehide. Oh, boy. Because she knows where Ciri might be, okay? That being said, knowing that... Whoops. Knowing that she's from the opening cutscene, in the opening cutscene, Yennefer was riding a horse, and that horse absolutely took a little tumble. So hypothetically, we could find her horse out here. I don't know how successful we're going to be at that. Man, I hope we're not over encumbered. I mean, we're looting so much stuff, but is it any good? I mean, those are ashes. We literally just picked up ashes and like blunt axes. We're going to find out that like this not only weighs like 55 billion pounds, but in addition to add insult to injury, we're going to find out that it's like worth like 1 GP. That's right, 1 gold piece. Dead soldier's letter? Apparently the soldier found a bunch of valuables and hid it, and then was writing a letter back home to tell them where... This is a huge battle, apparently. Wrote a letter back home to tell them, hey, make sure you go and, like... I did not realize how big this was. We're gonna leave. Wrote a letter back home to say, hey... Oh, treasure chest, nice. I hid some valuables over here. Check it out. Is there another treasure chest, maybe? Can't climb this. What in the world? Are we on the edge of the map? No, but we are quite far away. Interesting. Let's head back the way we were. Where is our horse? Hello, Roach? Roach is up there just roaching around, man. Come on, old boy. I know, it's a bit of an RPG crime to, like, misloot, but...
That's it, Roach.
What are we gonna do with it? We're a Witcher. We're a monster hunter. We hunt monsters. Oh, hold on. What is this about? Bridge. What is the bridge? You kidding me? What does it say? Oh, you can fast travel. Okay. That's good enough. Okay, we've healed up and we've gone ahead and gotten our hands on a... We actually did sell the... Look at these sunflowers. We did sell the stuff we picked up from the battlefield. Quite literally 2 gold each. Crazy. But we picked up a quest yesterday, or the other day, from the contract board. On the notice board, a man wants someone to take out a monster. Done. That's us. We're the professional monster hunter. Let's make it happen. Hello? Ooh, some stuff around here. My goodness. All right. We will talk to the man who posted the notice.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why do you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But So many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Yuck.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
We're going to help, but let's talk about the cost.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Ooh, to haggle for a higher reward, choose an amount. Ew, so base rate is 20. We're asking for, we can go to 28.
That settles it then.
Okay.
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
We'll try. And by try, I mean we will. This is quite literally what we do. Witcher stuff. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. I got turned around somehow. This man lives in a pitch black house. Aha! Roach. We've got a wraith to hunt, man. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Roach? There's a reason the horse is named Roach. I'll tell you what. Nothing. Find the spirit that haunts the well. You better believe we will. It's 6 a.m. and the sun should be coming up here at the abandoned village, but something about this place has it just dead. Like he said, nobody comes here because of the ghost. Okay, quest update. Find evidence of the spirit that haunts the well. Okay. We're a torch out as apparently it's going to rain today again. Puffball. Anybody down there? Wonder if we should try and jump down. Witcher sense is engaged.
Grass around the well's scorched.
It's kind of weird. Any other clues?
Grass around the well's scorched.
No. Okay. Any other clues? Maybe by one of the houses. This away. Witcher senses are engaged. Old goat hide. Crafting material. More old goat hide. Alchemist powder. Okay, I guess they were goat hunters. This is kind of weird. There's like a whole bunch of goat stuff. 7 monies. Love that. Bear fat. Oh, here's something. Okay. It's 6:58 a.m. Let's pop a Quen for the shield. Get our Yennefer ready.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Okay, Mr. Noon Wraith.
Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well. A storm, damn it.
Hello.
Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
Yeah, we're right on top of the well, old boy. Okay, it's 7:02 a.m. Get our torch back out. What are we not seeing? Okay. can loot this house, I guess. We got a doll, a vial, a platter. They just left just some nonsensical stuff behind. Whatever. Dude, where is this thing? Read entry in the bestiary. Okay. This is something we already did, which is why we know that they are weak to this sign. Okay. The sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear. Oh, so like 12 noon.
Something's tied the noon wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Hey, okay. Sure, why not? Well. Could it be in this one? There's a book. Black magic doll. I don't like that.
Journal. Might be useful.
We're reading the journal quickly.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place. Stabbed with a knife, died on the spot.
Oh boy.
Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood.
Okay. Uh-oh. Cutscene. It's gonna be scary.
Blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
Really?
Another print by the well.
Maybe to a witcher. Oh boy. Alright. We're gonna cast our shield again. Get Urindun ready or whatever. Uh-oh. We found a rope.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right.
Oh, no. Don't touch it, man.
Hanged by the bucket rope.
Who does that and why?
Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Nasty. We get pushed in. Old Spooky Bones pops out.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth.
I'm not ready for this. This is going to be
Left
too
arm's
scary.
missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though.
Uh-oh.
Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off.
You think we need to go into the...
Gotta jump down there.
No.
Hope I don't break my legs.
Double no. We're going in. I'm not equipped for this, man. Witcher Sense is engaged. Oh, it's way down there. Okay, we've taken the ornate bracelet. Panic. I don't like this at all, dude. I want nothing to do with this insanity. Now what? I am not cut out to be a witcher. It's official.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire from Volker.
Who's Volker?
Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well.
I knew it.
Lovely craftsmanship. But I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the noon wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
So this is so much just knowledge that only a witcher would have. And knowledge that is becoming lost over time as I think that's the way out. Oh goodness. Knowledge that's only becoming lost over time, right? How exactly do we get out of here? This isn't good. What is over in this side? This is where the monster eats us, dude. I do not know how to get out of here. This is scary. Let's go this way. Why not? Can we go under this? Yes. I'm sprint swimming. If I could swim faster, I would. I'm just not cut out to be a witcher. It's official. We're gonna come out of here and this like noon wraith is gonna be like delicious. Thank you so much for like all that you've done to exhaust yourself and prepare a meal for me. And I'll be like, oh my goodness, no, that's not what this is. This is all kinds of knowledge though, right? That Geralt has, right? As a witcher of nearly a century of age. You know, knowing that like, hey, I need to burn this thing. I need to find this item. It's going to be located near the body. The body's going to hang out in this space. You know, like there's all kinds of just like, ugh. I don't want to say common sense stuff because it's not. How would you know, right? If you weren't Geralt.
Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
He's probably right that we should be preparing for this fight. We have no intention of doing that. I don't know if I've said that out loud recently. All right. Let's pop a shield. Okay. Get our little Urndurn ready. Hello. Can we interact with this? There we go. It's probably going to be really scary. We're burning it. Oof.
And the bracelet. Igni.
That's a spooky green glow, dude. It's 12 noon, my guy. Like, this is not the time to be like, oh, yuck. What happened to your tongue?
Hey, I think it worked.
Did it now? Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Okay, now my best move. There we go. That was a tricky one. Come fight me in my magic circle. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, boy.
She's gone. For good.
Contract updated. Devil by the well. Take a trophy from the Noon Wrath. Okay. Loot. So we have Noonwrath Mutagen and Noonwrath Trophy. You have found Mutagen. Use it to enhance your abilities. Okay. No trophy. We need to return for our reward. Well, let's go try and get rewarded for doing our Witcher job. Awesome. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Like, we did a good thing here. We did a good job. It might have seemed a little cold and callous and heartless to be like, hey, I know you have some real problems, but just so you know, like, we're going to charge you money for this because we don't work for free. This isn't a charity, you know? Like, this is quite literally how we make our money, how we live our life, and this is our profession. Like, this is what we're trained to do. Farmers farm, you know, blacksmith will make some gear, you know? But we hunt monsters. And we're not trying to be cruel, but we do need to be paid for our work so that we, too, can survive in this world.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Or that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Now we have a choice here. We can say, keep the coin, or thanks. And the facts are, we are a monster hunter. This was the job. He agreed to pay the coin. He could have said no.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Now, that being said, maybe we should have let him keep it for the dowry, but I don't think so. What's the good news, peasant? Heavy breathing. Love that. That's great. Okay. Okay, Roach is again stuck on a fence. Roach, old boy, what are you doing, huh? I really want to go and hunt. Oop, excuse me. Really want to go and hunt the... Can we talk to you, peasant?
What now?
Just trying to make conversation. I want to hunt the Griffin. I want the Griffin. Griffin trophy next. There are quite a lot of people on the roads, but no one we can talk to or interact with.
The wench took down the wash.
That being said,
Took down the wash.
we are on the way to ask the local Nilfgaardians
Down the wash.
about Yennefer, as it would seem that that is where all the clues lead towards, that she is somehow come in contact with them, or they've come in contact with her. I'm not exactly sure the situation, but I do want to, excuse us, boys. I do want to get to the bottom of that, see what the situation there is, where Yennefer is gone, what she's got going on. So, I don't know if we're going to get, like, attacked by these boys. Seem kind of serious. Mucking about. Alright, we're at the Nilfgaardian garrison. We're going to dismount here. Hopefully they let us up. Can we talk? Yeah, just nothing happening with these boys. Just a little set dressing. No worries. Okay. But I think someone up here... I think these guys will yak with us. What's up?
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
That was weird.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Nordling. It's the second time we've been called a Nordling. Look at this. They set up camp here. I don't know why. They have no roof over their head. They didn't set up in the shelter at all. And, I don't know, I don't want to say insult to injury. They've got a couple of fancy tents. But they are at least well equipped with armor.
Any tidings from Vizima?
I've never been to Vizima.
Requisition the share of your harvest.
Hey, craftsmen can craft a variety of items for you. For a small fee, of course. Blacksmiths forge weapons, and armorers make armor. Okay, I feel like that's good to know. Let's talk to this guy.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
What?
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
I don't know. How's morale on camp?
You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Dude.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
I've said it for years. One of my biggest pet peeves are things that like clip into things during cutscenes, and it happens constantly here. That might have been the most egregious, though. His glasses clipping into his forehead. Hey, craft something for me, old boy. So, Viper Sword. We're missing leather and an iron ingot. Wonder how we get that. And we're missing the same thing. No, leather and a silver ingot. Mr. Quartermaster. Let's go talk to... Oh, whoever this guy is.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Peasant
I summoned
to
only the
peasant.
Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Requisition is just a big fancy word for demand, steal, and take because you have the power to do so, and they can't defend themselves.
Plan to requisition something from him, too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vattgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps.
Sure, dude.
What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about the griffin?
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
I think he should hire a professional. I mean, come on. It's a deal.
Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate.
Yikes.
Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I don't know. More information. How about that?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
We are here at the herbalist hut. We're going to go in and see if we can ask them about the griffin.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Talina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
I could try.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
In other news, we're looking for some buckthorn to get the griffin.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Not really. So it's interesting. Captain Peter, the farmer, said, hey, we could do 40 at best. And he said, I will take 30. He could have said 50. He could have said 40. He could have said none. But he said 30. That wasn't bad, right? I don't think they're looking out for your welfare at all, though. I think the truth is that they value order more than anything else. And the Griffin is chaos and disorder.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. All right. Can we offer her the drink, actually? The dying girl? Alchemy. All right, hold on. Potion. We need Dwarven Spirit, Drowner Brain, and 5 of these. Okay, well, keep your eyes open for that. I can't see anything in here. It is like absurdly dark. And now it's like ridiculously bright. This is exactly how I work at the bench. I stand like 3 feet away and I lean over as far as I possibly can. Really just works my back out. You know a woman named Claire?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Receives 10 XP for 1. What's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do
No.
I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
Just
We must
kidding.
have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left.
Oh, no.
Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Farewell.
I feel like there's more to that story. So we do need to ask the hunter, but before we do that, the little lady said it was down here in the water. The herb or whatever we need. So I'm hoping that's the case. Maybe it's like big time in the water. Okay. Oh, it's way down there. Okay. That explains the whole why it doesn't like stink all the time, I guess. Buckhorn. Anything else of note down here? Should we grab more than one just in case? At least 3. Not gonna need more than 3, right? Let's go to the surface. Well, our good deed for the day. Check. Make our way back to shore, try and talk to the hunter, and maybe we can stop by Vizima and let him know that we are hunting the griffin, and it'll help us get towards Yennefer. Like, maybe he'll care about that. I don't know. So we heard before these guys at one of the, like, first places we were. These are the drowner guys. So I'm hoping... that one of them drops the brain or something we need. There's a tongue. Monster claw. That's like a firebomb. Yikes. Well, there's treasure. Okay, why not? Manuscript on the tawny owl. Magic sword. I don't know. It's probably worth clearing out, but none of them drop the brain we need, I don't think. Bummer. Okay, well, we will try again to get that brain if we see some. I just remember these guys being here. I was kind of hoping they were the thing, but I guess they're not. Oh, well.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
All right. About the griffin. Learn what you can. We gotta make a lure that'll work. Soon as we do, we can start.
Sounds like a plan. We'll go check with the hunters. Hopefully the hunters keep kind of late hours. Is this coming up on 11 p.m. here? Knock, knock.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Ah, yes, the fresh trail. Wonder what he's hunting. Maybe these deer were running right up on. He's gonna love that. Surprise.
Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
How so?
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Oh, okay.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you.
Okay, the hunter
Griffin,
wants
know
us
anything
to
about it?
follow
Oh,
him.
not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Be funny if right as he says that, boom, Griffin comes
'Twas
swooping
here.
down. Because I'm worried we're going to come like right up on the nest. Or if they don't lay a nest, something. Something scary like those bandits. Grabbing ledges. Okay. Is this the honey? How do we grab honey? It looks like we should just be able to grab it. Are the bees actually stinging us? Okay, telekinetic blast here. They're gonna love that. Oh, we're actually gonna die. A swarm of bees has attacked you. Use the Ard sign to drive them off. Yeah, who knew? Ah, the hive. We're gonna die to bees, man. Is this our first official death? Need some bread and water, I guess? I don't know. We got killed by bees. All right, round 2 at the bees. This time we're bringing the fire. Okay, but how do we harvest? Ah, we got 2 of them. Nice.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Found the griffin's nest? Uh-oh.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Okay, is this the same griffin, though? I don't think we should have examined this.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week.
Oh, okay.
Other griffin must be a male.
Let's determine age.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
What type of griffin?
Thick shaft, dense barbs. A Royal Griffin.
Anything else of note?
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Okay.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's Code. Proper preparation saves many a Witcher's lives. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience. Okay, some money. Actually, I think 2 different currencies, actually. Quest update on the beast. Nothing else we can loot here? Just big nest? Okay. It looks like we'll need to make our way back down.
Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy in Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, this Boyan. Will he venture out to inspect his grain any time soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
We're going to talk to Vizima and see if we can't hunt a griffin.
Learned some things. It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Classic.
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Let's make it happen.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
It's 4 a.m. Just about nobody's awake.
That's it, Roach.
There's an empty field over this way. It's going to be the perfect spot to try and ambush, set our griffin trap. So I'm pretty excited to have this first hunt with Vizima here.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose 'em. So, ready?
Yes.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Oh, here comes that griffin.
Hear that? It's close.
Now we're talking, dude.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow?
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
I thought you were a traditionalist.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Okay.
Watch out!
Hold on. Quen first. Wait. Can we just knock it over? Hold on.
Let's dance.
Haha.
Damn! It's fast!
Is it though? Missed it. Can we crossbow it?
Don't let it get away!
Right, but how do we crossbow? Oh boy. Oh goodness. Is it really gonna just keep running? You're kidding me.
Come
Dude.
on,
It's that kind of party, huh? Dude straight up runs away from the fight. Come meet some wild horses, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna get you, boy. Okay. Make sure we've got Quen ready to go. Little shield. No.
It's about to dive!
Did it work? Yes. Excuse me, sir. Got him again. That's probably it right there. Don't you dare. Mr. Royal Griffin. Got him.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Like that crossbow? Tell me more.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Oh boy, okay. Loot, monster heart, griffin egg, monster brain, griffin trophy, griffin mutagen. Nice. We're here at the Nilfgaardian camp. I did want to point out that we actually have the griffin here tied to our horse, the griffin head, right? You know, Vizima's like, hey, grab the head and let him know, or the trophy or whatever. I think that's cool. Just that visual representation of like, hey, we absolutely smack that griffin. Can we grab this? Thank you. That said, gather, not loot. Oh. Uh-oh.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
How would this guy know that?
No, by the gods, no!
These guys are the worst.
What?
I thought you were Mr. Nice Guy. What happened?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
You asked me to kill the griffin. I killed the griffin. You said if I kill the griffin, you'll tell me what I want to know. Tell me what I want to know.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat.
Yeah.